2nd down and 8. Moore, nice cutback, gets a block, gets another block. He's got some room, he's got green, he's got touchdown.
Number 9, Jacquez Moore. Scampers into their end zone.
For the 2nd straight year, Jacquez Moore has the first touchdown of the season for Duke. Reed, oh my.
Des Reed, goodbye, touchdown. Well, we just said he was nondescript, and then it's like to put a finger in our eye, says, oh yeah? He takes it 53 yards for a touchdown.
Louisville approaching the red zone. Moss to Brown again. Brown through the seam, burst through. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. A 31-yard score. Isaac Brown, and Louisville strikes first. They give it to Brown. Huge hole on the right side. Burst through. Hits the gas. See you later, Isaac Brown. Touchdown number 2 today. 68 yards.
To UCF, that's where he started his career. Then Castellanos goes off to BC. Bill O'Brien takes that job, and then he reunites here with Malzahn. Here is Danzy now, and look at Mekhi Danzy. How about it, Knowles?
And just a phenomenal job of misdirection, and another wrinkle added by
avoiding the defender, defensive line.
Couple of catches by Merrill and gets him started here. Now Jennings to work. He'll hand the ball inside, and look at Johnson. Make 2 miss. Chris Johnson, touchdown.
Woo!
Back to the ground, back to Brown. There's the seam, and now the turbo boost. Brown all the way into the Louisville net. Touchdown, Cards, 78 yards.
Harden back in at running back, and he takes it up the middle. Wide open, nobody in front of him. He'll go all the way.
Just offset with Morris to the backfield. They're going to try and run for it here, and he bounces free. J'Mari Taylor with a flag down, sees the end zone. If it stands, touchdown.
We saw that when you talk to anyone a part of this program. He knows what it's like to win. He instills that in his team.
Quarterback run. Bailey finds a crease. Bailey, the long strides to the end zone, and he's got a touchdown for the Pack. 30 yards. They try and run for it. And getting free is J'Mari Taylor. Being chased. He's got to step down the sideline. Touchdown.
And they flip it around to Danzy. We're going to see that speed. Burst through the hole. Down the sidelines. See you later. Touchdown, Florida State. 53 yards. We tried to tell you he's got record-setting speed.
We did try to say it. We spoke that into existence, George. They heard it.
Singleton again. Finds plenty of room. He's off to the races. One man to beat, and he beats him into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. 53 yards.
Claiborne, the running back, is split wide to the right. Ashford going to run for it. Huge hole, and he's going to go all the way. Untouched to the house. A 41-yard touchdown has Wake Forest on the board. First down and 10. Ashford gives. Claiborne bounces it outside. He's got room to run down the sideline, and they won't catch him. Wow! The electric running of Demond Claiborne. It's a 33-yard touchdown run.
Lean on that toughness and just take the sack there. Don't throw it into no man's land.
Ashford gives to Claiborne. He's got a huge hole. Inside the 10. It's touchdown number 2 on the day for number 1 in black. A 27-yard sprint to make it 19-0 Wake Forest. And out. Ashford hands. What a cut to find the opening, and away he goes. Demond Claiborne, untouched to the house. 85-yard touchdown, his 3rd of the ball game.
Handoff now. There's the opening. Mosley. Touchdown! 55 yards!
He did a good job of reading, knew where he had the matchup on the outside, and delivered a strike.
A 45-yard completion now up the middle. Haynes! It's his turn! 47 yards! Touchdown!
Alex Golesh has it going down in the Tampa Bay area. I live down there, and they've got a new stadium coming in 2026. Look out here.
Off to the races, Gerard Pringle Jr. for the touchdown for Miami. Miami hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. And a big hole. Fletcher inside the 22. The end zone. Touchdown run, the longest run of this season for Mark Fletcher Jr.
I feel for the young man.
Yeah,
because
I do
Isaiah
too.
Levon is one of their stars.
Absolutely.
Here's Harrison Whaley. Watch out. Whaley in a track meet. 30, 20, touchdown, 97 yards. A hat trick for Harrison Whaley. 3rd rushing touchdown of the day for the Wyoming transfer.
June's hoping to follow that lead, but it also speaks to the big shoes he's having to replace.
Big hole at the middle. Still on his feet, and he'll go.
Touchdown, Carolina! Demond Jude!
Max, they call him Juju here in Chapel Hill.
He's rocking the 12 in that picture.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that. We've alluded to it a couple of times already. But after that 15-yard penalty, back on the ground and bouncing it to the outside is Hosley. He's looking for the end zone and got there. And Georgia Tech needed that. A 34-yard touchdown scamper by Malachi Hosley.
They give it to Sawchuk on a reverse now, going the other way. Florida State, a lot of green grass there for Danzy. He turns the corner. See you later. Touchdown, Seminoles. 64 yards. Top 10 meeting, maybe even a top 5 meeting, potentially, depending on how things shake out. Singleton bursts through. Touchdown. 37-yard score.
With 2nd and short to see if C.J. Bailey can maybe try to take one over the top.
Instead, again to Hollywood Smothers, who's got the great vision. Smothers hits the gas. Hello, Hollywood. yards to the house. Castle up the middle with a first down and more. Anderson Castle, the king of the castle.
For passing yards, he broke Trevor Lawrence's record.
That's incredible.
13,922 yards. And he hands it off naturally. Gordon on the first play, he touches the ball, goes the distance. 47 yards. Can be somewhat deliberate with all 3 timeouts. And they can run it as well. J'Mari Taylor. Touchdown. Who's?
Claiborne bounces it and follows Ashford. House call. How about them Deeks? Sixth-year senior at his 4th school. With a stud running back in Demond Claiborne. Breaks a couple tackles. Claiborne to the pylon. Touchdown. An immediate answer from Demond Claiborne.
Jude Bowery, their normal left tackle, was a late scratch. He's not healthy, so having to find their way there.
Richard up the middle. Cuts it back outside, inside the 10. And he'll score.
But they're putting guys into the league, and especially at the secondary spot, safety and corner this past year, doing a lot of good things.
Richard, watch out here. It's going to be a foot race. And he stays on his feet for the score. 71 yards. And the Cal lead was short-lived.
Plus the tight end, C. Jennings to the right side. And the redshirt freshman, Kalen, direct snap. Taylor, touchdown! Virginia wins it in overtime for the 2nd week in a row.
This is a Campbell team that got beat up by East Carolina early this season. Smothers bounces off defenders, finds a huge hole, still on his feet. He's gonna go! Touchdown, Wolfpack! 59 yards to the house.
This is going to be a team to reckon with in ACC play. Shepard hits the big hole, and Shepard is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Overwhelming Cal here in Berkeley.
Usually it's a standard crack block. So as a defender, we're taught to look for it.
This is Johnson Jr., and he is going to take it the distance. Can you believe that? With 35 seconds left in the half, he goes 87 yards when they had all but said, okay, we're going to run out the clock. Unbelievable.
First down and 10, ball at the 32. And drones the keep off the fake, and he's loose. Kyron at the 10, 5, and the Hokies on the board. 32-yard touchdown run for Kyron Drones.
Georgia Tech can just about end the game here. Haynes King cruising to the end zone. Touchdown. I think he thought about taking a knee inside the 10-yard line.
Sure did.
But now they're an extra point away from a 3-score lead.
So here's Jennings, 2nd and 10. And here goes Derek McFall on a little pitch, and he'll turn the corner. First down and more, and McFall's going to score. 35 yards goes Derek McFall. How about that play, Steve?
Yeah. Reed now in the slot, under 5 on the play clock. Haynes to throw. Orange also bring pressure. He's forced out of the pocket, but a C opens up in front of him. 20, 15 inside the 10. He'll score!
Give it to Brown. Brown on the outside. He's got one man to beat. See you later. Touchdown.
North Carolina State found success with just getting the ball out quickly. Little swing routes and bubble routes.
Now trying to run. Smothers, watch out here. He's got great speed into pit territory and more. It's a foot race, and Hollywood wins it. 65 yards.
It basically acted as a free timeout for Boston College. They hand it off again to Kewan Brown. Huge hole up the middle, and that'll do it! Touchdown!
Yeah, that overtime win against California. Once more, it's Brown, and he breaks it. Nobody gonna catch him. Touchdown, Louisville. And that's what we have seen from the Cardinals pretty much all season long.
To extend the game, to extend the drive, rather. And now this from Duke Scott. Touchdown, Pack!
Execute at a high level. SMU's converted 4 straight third downs. Trying to do here with McFall, and he breaks free. He's going to score. No one's going to catch 0. 48 yards. The big play parade continues for the Mustangs.
3rd down and 2. Option, pitch. Taylor with a cutback. J'Mari Taylor's off to the races. And Virginia is steamrolling in this one. 78 yards.
That's Rutherford in motion. Going to hand it to Hosley. Here goes Malachi Hosley at the 10, the 5, and a touchdown. 27 yards.
It's not been a game that's gone their way today. BC's played great today, but you got a chance to right the wrongs here.
Here's the give. This is Jordan Allen turning the corner. Here goes Allen down the near sideline, and Georgia Tech leads. 54 yards, and the speedster, just a freshman, puts the Jackets in front with 6:14 to go. Three receivers to the top of your screen here in a moment. Tight end to the bottom is Franklin. They're going to hand it to Richard, and he races into the secondary. Turbo Richard is going to get BC the lead back. With 4:09 to go, the Eagles have answered.
Overton, nice move. There goes the freshman Jeffrey Overton. House call. Does that get the Hokies back in it?
And Clayton Johnson again weaves his way through traffic. On the way. And the Mustangs into the end zone again.